Go.
Thank you, Shayona. My name is Karen Hill, and I will be talking about family life and education opportunities, view on Americans, gender roles, and a summary of everything that you've heard throughout this presentation. In Saudi Arabia, the family is the single most important unit of society. It is the most important social institution and primary basis of identity and status. Just like most families, the man is the head of the house and is in charge of duties outside the house like providing for the family. When it comes to marriage, most are arranged and it serves as creating alliances with another family. But unlike most marriages here, they are civil contracts. These contracts are signed by witnesses and specify a certain amount that a man will pay the wife. Men will usually pay between 25 and 40,000 mer, which is the currency in Saudi Arabia. When women marry, they marry the man but not his family. She also keeps her last name because she is considered to belong to the family she was born into. So the children get the names of the father, and he has custody of them. Men can have as many as 4 wives, but polygamy isn't widely practiced. Education is extremely important and available for all citizens throughout the country. Education is required for all Muslims and is important, and is also stated in the Quran that their education in the arts and sciences prepares them for life and work in the global economy. The relationship between Saudi Arabia and the United States is awkward, but it's pretty good. We have different ways and views on things, which makes things a bit awkward, but oil keeps us on good terms with each other. Many Saudi Arabians come to the United States for tourism, work, education, and medicine. According to my group member Zainab, who is from Saudi Arabia, she says that they see Americans as having knowledge in everything. We can create and develop technology. Also, they have a strong trust on Americans working in Saudi Arabia because of our abilities and our knowledge. Another thing that they view is that American workers receive a good education. Gender roles are very strict in Saudi Arabia. Between men and women, men have all the rights in the world. They can drive, vote, hold office, go out in public, and they can travel at their own free will. Women have a defined legal status, fewer rights, and men have very limited role in public. Women have to have a male guardian accompany her in public, give her permission to travel, attend school, or marry if needed, and identify her in public. Gender segregation is also authorized by the state and society. Women can work outside of their homes, but it has to be somewhere where they don't have contact with unrelated men. They can be found employed in girls' schools and women's sections of universities, banks for female patrons, health care for women, and computer and library work. If women have achievements, they go unrecognized since they cannot receive public recognition. Throughout this report, we covered all kinds of different topics about BP, which is British Petroleum. It is a company that is known worldwide with a mission to make a positive difference throughout the world. BP has established themselves as a strong company with strong ethics. In this report, we also covered the country of Saudi Arabia, which is an oil giant, and which is why we chose the company BP. This paper could show BP how they could do business with Saudi Arabia and follow their customs and traditions, and also how to positively represent themselves so they can do business together.